again.
You gotta be freaking kidding me!
For season 3.
I don't understand.
The Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
God help us all.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that, fireworks and everything.
I didn't know what was happening there. I didn't know.
No, I had no
I'm
idea.
just shouting it away.
whatsoever.
Oh, that's fab.
Isn't it good? Let's have a little applause for him. Oh, brilliant. Oh, can I just go there and press a button?
Go on, yeah.
You say hello to people.
No, I said I'm like enjoying these fireworks. I miss the fireworks. Because we normally have the fireworks here in July, everybody, don't we?
Yeah. Well, there we go. Oh, I've got to press another button.
Jesus! You know what I mean? He's had all morning. I sent him a message this morning. Are you ready? Yeah. Will I bring some tea or bring the wine? Up to you.
I'm back. Yeah, thank you.
Welcome to season 3.
Season 3.
Steve Gerald.
Fireworks, it's nice, isn't it?
I love a good firework.
I love a good firework. Right, it's
all the
not-
Brits though, in July with the fireworks here.
Yeah.
40 grand up in the air. Oh, what a waste of money! Waste of money! Waste of money!
Yeah.
Oh, shut up! You know what I mean?
As per your poll, the poll we had, Rear Admirals.
I don't like that word, rear admiral.
Well, you
it
should
gives
have-
the impression that I take out the. Oh, you're on the milk.
No, white wine.
I thought I'd come down like this today because it's gay day.
Okay, and it's May Day.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was gay day.
No, it's May Day today, mate. May Day. Not gay day.
I heard somebody mention it yesterday.
Really?
It was all gay day.
Mm-mm.
It was. Oh,
I know.
oh Jeffrey, get out of it.
I know in 3 days' time it's Star Wars Day.
What's that?
May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Say no more.
I've never seen Star Wars, Eddie.
I've got to get rid of it.
I hate, what do I hate, Eddie?
You hate lots of things, mate.
Yeah, no, science fiction.
You hate science fiction. Let's get rid of the
I
fireworks.
hate science fiction. Who's on this morning? Who was?
Should we have some fountains?
Yes, let's stick with the fountains, change the colour.
No, let's go back to the beach, shall we?
You know where the fountains, lovely fountains, Eddie? In Singapore.
Singapore.
Outside the hotel.
Yeah.
What's it called? The Dreams. It's a boat. And the infinity pool. And at night time, outside this hotel, it's quite, you'll never get into this, so it's quite expensive.
Oh, thank you.
And outside the hotel, they have these fountains and music's going and everything.
Yeah, they got the big ones in Las Vegas as well, haven't they? The Bellagio fountains.
Ah, they've
or
never
something.
been to Vegas. Vegas isn't for me.
All right, listen, guys, important news. This is the very last time that we're going to be streaming on Facebook. We're going purely to YouTube next week.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, we're going to
I don't
YouTube.
know.
We love Facebook. We will post afterwards on Facebook.
He's worried because we had to tell. We're worried because we got a warning from Facebook.
Yeah, we did.
Apparently, I said something I shouldn't have done. And they said they were going to take us down.
Yeah.
Take me down. Yeah.
We had a warning on
I'll go
Facebook.
down fighting.
So next week we are going
Where's my
purely-
messages? Where I can't see.
We'll sort the messages
All
out.
right.
First of all, we've got to say very good morning. Look at this. All brand new stuff. We are still streaming live on XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
And next week it'll be just YouTube. And if you are on YouTube, take a look where the little arrow is pointing down there. And there's a little subscribe button. Just hit the subscribe,
And
like
thumbs
us,
up.
share us. Thumbs up are really, really important, apparently.
Where'd you press it, Eddie?
I press that button. Watch.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, you do.
Mark's booked. It's coming in August.
Is he really?
Yeah, the amount of people have been sending messages. See July, Steve. See August, July, August, July, August.
Yes, but you know, if you think you're coming out, then you might be looking for a bit of divine guidance.
What do you mean?
It's possible. It's
That's-
possible. No, things look like that. They're moving now, don't they?
What's
it
moving?
looks, well, the easing of the restrictions and everything. It looks like, thought you were on XPTV1 today. We are, yes.
We don't know where we are.
We are
Tracy.
XPTV1,
No,
and
no,
we're
no.
repeating on Monday nights, which is absolutely brilliant. But yeah, things are looking really, really good.
There's Brian, Modern Sailor.
We've been.
I was talking to Brian's friends last night, 2 Irish guys.
Really?
Oh, they were praising Brian, praising him. They said, for an old guy, he's doing well.
Really?
Yeah. Brian, the old man.
Hello, Sarah and Eddie. Theatre open here on the Isle of Man, helping backstage with Shrek. See you next week. Keep up the
That's
good
John.
work.
That's
Cheers,
the mayor. The
That's-
mayor, the other man.
Brilliant. But you know, things look like they're getting better. I mean, we're expecting about mid-June for things to start.
Yeah, because
picking
Spain,
up
what did
again.
they do this week, Eddie? They extended it, didn't they?
Yeah.
So still nobody can get in from the UK.
Mm.
Unbelievable. I don't understand that.
I'll tell you what they've actually done, though. We were expecting to go down to level 2 this week. But like you say, it's May Day today, right? It's May Day.
There's a holiday weekend.
Yeah, so what they've
Friday,
done...
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, so what they've done is they're having another meeting on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then I think
Do you
we'll
know?
be there to
Do you know?
level 2.
Well, you know the old thing here about Tenerife and Gran Canaria. There's a bit of a dislike. Just be polite.
But a lot rivalry.
Yeah, they don't like each other. Even down to the football, they hate each other with vengeance.
Oh,
They
God.
slag each other off. What happened to Gran Canaria Eddie, Thursday? Level 2.
Yeah.
You know why, don't you?
Why is that?
Because they don't have a holiday weekend over there.
Oh,
They don't have the day of the cruise.
Oh,
So they
right,
had holidays
okay.
only like today. They don't have a holiday weekend. Like here's shut Monday.
Well, that just proves the point, doesn't it, then? They don't have a holiday weekend. We do.
Yeah.
They're in level 2. We're not. But
We're
there's
not.
a meeting Tuesday, and we should find out if we go
What's
level
the point? Level 2. If we go to level, they have a meeting Tuesday. Okay, let's go to level 2. So that'll be Wednesday. State of alarm finishes on bloody Sunday, doesn't it?
2. Say no more. What happens
The
then?
9th, nobody knows. The government not saying anything, keeping their mouth shut for a change.
Good morning from beautiful sunny Hamilton.
Oh.
We have got a birthday today.
John.
At least one. Today it
Morning,
is
John.
Maureen Ainsworth's birthday. Yay!
Yeah, she is the oldest roadie in the world.
Yeah, she's
Well, she's
old.
sacked, isn't she? Because they don't do it anymore.
Well, I don't think she's so much sacked as redundant.
Well, I might be speaking out of turn, but I think there's a comeback to her.
Do you?
Yeah, old dogs, new tricks. Watch out on this show. You'll hear it first.
Oh.
Losky had to square.
Oh, no.
I can't say anymore. Baz Knight having a comeback tour
In the UK.
in the UK.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been asked to compare it.
Good morning to Shelley and all the girls there at Delmar. It's good to have you on board this morning. We're back on X.
The Alky's giving it best
Thanks,
man.
Darren.
He's trying to hint. Is his wedding anniversary? Listen, I didn't even know how long you've been married. I know I was there in body. I wasn't there in mind. I've never bought him an anniversary present. I've never wished him an anniversary, so I'm not going to start now, am I?
Is that a Jewish thing? Honey anniversary. As opposed to happy. A bit like Hanukkah.
We're not allowed to talk
Happy
about
Hanukkah.
religion.
Well, we're not talking about religion, but I will say...
You brought the Jews into it.
I did not. You said it with happy birthday. Happy.
I'm drinking my tea.
Yeah, I'm going to drink my milk.
Drink your
so,
milk.
yeah,
Morning,
so-
everybody.
Good morning, Jane.
Happy May Day.
Jane's just gone, ooh.
Linda Lee's here.
Yeah, it seems like we had a little bit of a dropout on XPTV1, but we're back now, and if you need to join them on XPTV1, it's right there.
www.xptv1.com.
And
We've got a walkabout today.
Yeah, we have.
We're had to decide what we're actually going to do in season 3.
Yeah,
With hours and hours of argument, didn't we?
yeah.
I wanted to do this, and he wanted to do that. We didn't want to do
And
this.
in all fairness, it's not fully decided, so,
Yeah.
some things could
I've
be
got my
happening.
mad ideas.
Oh, yeah, it's got some mad ideas.
He's got no ideas.
I mean, one of his maddest ideas was selling chicken, and look there, that's got him.
Nearly 25 years.
Hey, good morning, Andy Wood, watching on YouTube. Don't forget, next week we're all on YouTube. I don't get that chicken chat now.
24 years, Eddie.
If you had to sit down and work out how many chickens have mercilessly died in
I would
your
have the
house.
RSPC at my door.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not having that.
No.
I'm not having it. It's really, it's. After I said that the other night, didn't I?
Yeah, Ian Clark says the mask will walk. That's never going to happen,
We
is
can't
it?
do the mask walk in.
We're not going to do
No,
it.
we can't do it anyway. It's booked up.
I don't care, it's too far.
I've done it loads of times. It's booked up. It's only open at the weekend. You've got to get a ticket. And they're free at the moment, but it's booked right up to the end of May.
Oh, I don't know.
So no chance.
I'll tell you what, once I went to try and walk to the eye. I missed the eye by one reach, but, well, I would never do that again. If you want to have a look at it, go and have a look at the old guy rules. It's
Oh,
called
yeah.
In Search of the Eye. Go and have a look. It's
Oh, in there.
yeah, but it's an arduous walk. It's not a walk.
Not for no man at you, Eddie.
But if you're an old man like me, I'll tell you something, right?
Did you mention all that?
The guy I went up with,
Yeah.
James,
Yeah.
he turned around and he said to me, he says, I didn't think we were going to make it, lad. But I did not surprised. I'm a tenacious little bugger.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, tenacious.
You see the sad news this week in Tenerife?
Go on then, let's have the sad news.
Well, it's all about a father and his daughter and the baby disappeared.
Yeah, they're still not found them, have they?
No, it's got a bit thicker, the story, because he disappeared on the Tuesday, but the police have found out he took out 60,000 euros out of his bank account on the Monday.
Mm.
They found his boat in Guima, the port of Guima, with the car seat floating in the sea, and the boat was untied.
Oh.
There's blood on the boat. Still haven't found any of them. They don't know. They've got special people arrived from mainland Spain yesterday. The deep sea divers are out there. They had no idea. I've got my solution, Eddie.
What's that?
He's done a runner. To disappear on Tenerife, it's not difficult. Robert Murdoch did it, does it? Maxwell.
Oh, Maxwell. Yeah.
Maxwell, he did it. Loads of people have done it. You just want to disappear. Tenerife's your number one place. Disappear. There's boats going to South America all the time. There's boats going to Africa. I think Eddie, with 60 grand, he has another boat.
Mm.
He set up the boat, his boat, to distract the authorities, which gave him time
To switch.
to switch. He's either over in the African continent, or he's on his way down to Venezuela or somewhere in South America. 60,000 euros is a lot of money.
Yeah, but where's the blood come from? Are you saying that he's done the dirty with the kids?
No, the kids are with him.
All right.
He's a loving father. That's
Right.
my theory, Eddie.
Okay.
Nobody's asked me my theory.
Well, you've just put your theory forward.
Yeah.
Good morning, Jimmy Flynn. Interestingly, Andy Budd says, can you do the mask walk without a mask? It's just a question. I think
Very
it's-
political, the mask
And
Eddie.
Joe Amos asking, can we check out Porto de la Cruz? No, stay out for us.
It's a long way to
Change
go.
the scene, right?
Should we go?
Well, we could, couldn't we? Take the families.
What families? Jeffrey?
No.
Charlie?
No. yeah. Charlie and Jeffrey Wolfspin in the back of a car, strapped in.
Listen, stop waffling.
I'm not
What's your
waffling.
subject today? I've got my subject.
I got a subject. But
I've got my subject.
I was looking, well, to be honest, it's a bit controversial for a Saturday morning.
Doesn't matter.
But it would be interesting to get people's opinion on this. Whoa,
That's a speedboat.
I'm not sure. It was someone in the studio. Right. It was probably...
Eddie,
when you passing wind, was it?
No, I wasn't passing on.
Okay.
I put weight on. Listen, what's your subject? 'Cause I want to talk about my subject. I'm left with 2 minutes to end of the show.
All right, then, here's my subject. I was reading the newspaper the other day, online, obviously.
Right.
And there's this kid in Australia who had bone marrow
Take the glasses
cancer.
off.
Yeah, go on. Had bone cancer and what have you.
Yeah.
And he wanted to die.
How old was he?
He was 21, I think. I'm not sure.
Alright.
And his parents, lovely, lovely people. He said, "Look, just send me to a hotel, and I'll sort it out." And his mum and dad loved him that much and said, "Listen, you can't do that. You've got to stay at home, right?" Now the sad thing is that in Australia there is no right to die, right? I mean we've started doing it in Spain, but there is no
What?
right to die. Yeah, but there is no right to die in Spain. Like you would go to that place in
Switzerland, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what's it called? Euthanasia?
No,
No.
somebody will tell us in a
Yeah,
moment.
what'd you call that when you want to take your own life?
Oh, that's assisted suicide.
No, it's a bigger word.
Well, euthanasia. Is,
Yeah, that's the word. That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay, but this guy's parents, they
Christ.
risked
The lives.
their lives as about, like a jail sentence, a life term, to help their son pass peacefully and with dignity.
So they killed him.
No, they didn't kill him. They was with him when he.
What did he do?
I think he took a tablet. I'm not sure, but he passed away. But what he did was he sent a video message to all the authorities, claiming that his mum and dad had nothing to do with it, and the courts have been quite lenient with him, with them. Now I think that's great, but here's my question, and this is my subject today: do you think people should have the right to end their own life? Because at the end of the day, If a horse falls in the Grand National, they just shoot him there for a broken leg. They shoot him. When a dog's...
So somebody falls and breaks their leg, goes to hospital, you just want them put down, shoot them.
No, what I'm saying is, if it's a horse and they break the leg, they will shoot them so that they don't suffer. But what about someone who's got no quality of life? Someone who is... and they just want to end...
This guy in Australia, 21-year-old.
Yeah.
Sane. Is he alright? Was he all upstairs?
Oh, totally.
Totally sane.
Totally.
Was he in pain?
Oh, well, he got bone cancer. And he
So
had
what
cancer
happened? Was he walking? Was he talking?
No, he was bedridden. He was...
All right.
Yeah, so he was...
And it's
a choice. And I, personally, I think if a person can prove that they have sound mind and body, and they have no quality of life...
he wants to end his life.
Yeah. So what would you do?
You can't, Eddie, you can't compare animals to humans.
No, you can in so much as
because
an animal doesn't have a choice.
vets put animals down 2 to the dozen.
But why? Because it's humane.
No, because the owner said so.
Well, yeah, but it's humane, isn't it?
So you've got to get parents who don't like the kids, take them up to doctors. He's just put him down. Didn't do his homework last night.
Right, here we go. Jane says, if you have terminal illness and you're suffering, yes, Jane agrees. Andy Budd says, if you can choose to impose a euthanised end onto an animal, it's absurd that you could deny a human the opportunity to make that choice for themselves. You know, people are agreeing with me. Let me put you in the position. Let's say you had a disease or an accident or something, right? The question is, if you're in bed, you can't move, but your brain is working correctly, and you know you're going to be a burden for the rest of your life. And
Stephen Hawkins wasn't.
Well, there are, I agree, certain people that don't want to go through that process, and they should have the choice not to go through that process. It's bombing in the UK, and it's suicide, jumping off a bridge, not illegal. Assisted suicide is legal. So there you go.
No, suicide is against the law in the UK.
Yes, but assisted suicide is illegal. And if you've got that choice... See, if you're an able-bodied person and you want to commit suicide and jump off a bridge...
Yeah, who drew them to the bridge?
Well, it doesn't matter, but if you want to jump off that bridge and you survive, you can be prosecuted for it. But if you've got absolutely no quality of life, right, nobody's going to help you to make that decision.
So you're telling me in Spain now... They can do that. They put you to sleep. I like the word, put you to sleep. That sounds better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
My mum would say that.
Yeah.
I'm taking Sheba now to the vet, Steve. Putting her to sleep.
Yeah, terrible, isn't it? But anyway, that's my thought. Now
Sheba's my dog.
Now listen, there's a lot of people on YouTube at the moment, which is great because we said that we were going to YouTube. Sorry about that. It was just something that I read in the paper, and I thought it was interesting if we could get your opinion on it. I know it's not our usual funny, stupid stuff, but you know, sometimes you got to be a bit controversial. Are you going to be controversial today?
I'm going to upset you, Eddie.
You're going to upset me?
Yeah, my subject is going to upset you. I'm still worried about the suicide.
You're still wondering about it?
Yeah, because down to religious grounds as well, Eddie. You can't take your own life religiously.
Well, you say that, but religion is responsible for the taking of more lives in history than anything else.
Do I agree with that?
And you
I don't know. Tell him there, Eddie. I don't know. I wish there was hope. You know, like the 21-year-old. You know, there could be a cure.
Great. What a great answer that is. John says, bring back the death sentence for those who attempt suicide. Is that mad or what?
Yeah. Just John to come out with that.
I couldn't manage myself. You'll just have to hang me. Simple as that. Job done. Great stuff. No, but I just think it's just one of those things. I mean, it was something I read, and it just stuck in me. And I'll tell you...
Has there been prosecutions, Eddie? Have people been prosecuted for helping somebody die?
Well, I don't know.
So they didn't have time to Google for me to Google this.
Yeah, but you see... suicide has been a crime on the books for time immemorial. Deborah Williams, she agrees with me. There's no cure. Let people die in dignity. And that's the place, Dignitas. That's the place in Switzerland.
Which, you just take a tablet and that's it?
I don't know how they do it because having not experienced it myself, I wouldn't have the ins and outs. But I wouldn't imagine that these places are a place of suffering. I mean, gosh, if you murder someone in America and you go on death row and you eventually get killed, what they do is they strap you down in a cross formation on a gurney that's got two arms.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then they inject you, and you know you've took a life. So maybe if you're looking on the eye for an eye basis, your life has to be taken. But is it humane to do it like that, or is it more humane to give people the choice? And I'm not talking about criminals against people who are suffering. I'm just saying if people have the choice and they can humanely end their lives, I think it's much better.
And what if they kill themselves, Eddie, and a year down the line they've got a cure for that cancer, bone cancer?
Yeah, but
then the parents go, Jesus, we should have waited.
Yeah, no, I
You've got to
understand.
live in hope, Eddie. In hope.
I understand
No?
that. I understand that as well. But there are far many more diseases than just cancer that leave people completely debilitated. Jimmy Flynn says in England, Wales, and Northern Ireland, assisting a suicide is a crime, and those convicted can face up to 14 years in prison. There's no specific crime of assisting a suicide in Scotland, but it is possible that helping a person to die could lead for prosecution for culpable homicide, which means assisting. I just think it's mental. I just think it's absolutely mad and crazy.
I didn't know Spain allowed that.
Well,
Switzerland's famous.
Well,
that's all I knew, Eddie.
But there's something, right?
That's all I knew. The only place in the world was Switzerland.
I always thought that I had control of my life, right? I always thought...
Until you married Holly.
No, well, yes, then the control passed to her. But the thing is, this pandemic has shown me one thing, that none of us have as much control over our lives as we'd like to think. Because when the government say that you're locked down, they're taking your freedom away. And I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just saying that you've not got as much freedom in your own life, and there's many decisions in your life that you can. Yeah. So this comes back to assisted suicide. If they can make you stay in because there's a pandemic, they can also make you not end your life, even though you're suffering.
Well, why wouldn't it stop you ending your life, Eddie, then?
Well, that's the dilemma, isn't it? I don't know.
Against morals.
Whose morals? Whose morals? Anyway, that's my little bit.
Wow.
Coming to
Wait,
the open.
is something you got to tell us, Eddie? You're going to be here next week.
There you go. Brenda, sadly, her mum, she was 94, died in care home in October, and she would have taken an opt-out if she could have. Her last year was miserable. So there you go. Do you know, it's a subject it's a bit of a raw subject, it's a bit of a touchy subject, and it's a bit controversial.
Is it being discussed in Parliament? I wonder. So you didn't give me time to investigate this, Eddie.
Well, we made an agreement that we wouldn't discuss.
Yeah, you're right.
So that we could get the spontaneity on it, right? The thing is, there are things debated in Parliament all the time. The hanging debate has been, the suicide debate has been, and it's always there. But the people that make the decisions are the few people that sit on the benches in the Commons and the Lords. We don't have a say.
No.
And even further than that, it's probably not them, it's probably Whitehall.
It's a big decision for a doctor, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
A doctor's trained to save lives.
Yes, so is a vet.
No.
Yes.
Not save lives, save animals. You can't.
But an
animals is an animal, and humans is a human.
But it's still a life, isn't it? It's still a life. And it's all down to training.
It's like you're spraying your fly spray, killing all the flies then.
Yeah.
So you killed them all. They didn't want to die.
Maybe I'm a fly euthanist, I don't know. Still,
you're taking enough out of your time.
You see, now the thing is, you go on about me having a subject, and when I've got a subject that's a bit controversial and touches them, you sit there and you go into deep thought, and and all this happens on May Day. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You look great as a rear admiral.
I should have been a sailor.
Yeah.
I've always said that.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends said that as well. I should have been a sailor.
I'd like to say something there, but it's a family show.
Yeah, and it's Saturday morning.
And it's Saturday morning.
And it's my last day. I'm going on holiday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. When do you close?
Tonight's my last night. What's that? You sure? You can go off somebody, can't you, Margaret? You can really go off somebody.
That's the best comment of the day. Right, guys. We went on a walkabout this week.
Singing.
I don't know. I was a bit disappointed in the walk around, to be honest.
I was. We were in different planets, weren't we? We're on the same boat.
Well, it's not just
The majority of people watching us are in the UK. But so we've got some people from Norway on as well. Yeah. Chris is here in Tenerife, so we've got the spread about, haven't we?
Yeah, yeah.
And the real truth, we want to show you the truth of Los Gigantes. I said that already. Let's go down Los Gigantes again, where it all began.
Yeah.
And
the truth is, when we wanted to show you the truth, it depressed us a bit, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very quiet. I've lived here 37 years, and this is the lowest we've ever been at, isn't it?
I think so. I'll tell you what, let's not talk about it.
Just show it.
Let's take a look at the walk around. Hi guys, welcome to our first walk around in season 3. Season 3?
It's season 3.
I have no idea. We're going down this way today.
Downtown, everybody.
And we've come back to Los Gigantes.
Yeah, before we come back to where it all started.
Oh, hang on a second. Why? I don't know. But we are. There's very, very few cars around. I've just seen one. But apart from that,
apart from the squatters, there's nobody here.
Yeah,
they'll be leaving next week. Squatters are leaving.
Are they?
Yeah, because the state of alarm lifts on the 9th of May, Harry. So that means the squatters have got to move out.
Right.
Which I feel sorry for them. They've been there for a while.
You feel so? Well, they're like residents, are they?
Yeah.
Squatting residents.
Some of them have even, they've changed the locks in the houses. They've changed the furniture around. I actually know one squatter sold the furniture.
No way.
Yeah, they've actually, I should tell you this, but massive court cases going on. And the guy refused to pay the electricity bill, so the electricity's been switched off. So now they've got a generator in the house, and they've taken the guy to court.
Oh no!
Lovely old guy as well. I feel sorry for everybody, really.
Oh, you do. You're just a kind-hearted old soul.
Oh, I know.
So listen, I've got to tell you, Los Gigantes, as many towns around the island, are really dead, and we're going to show you exactly what it's like at this present moment in time in Los Gigantes.
Yeah.
We're going down that way.
I'll be down this way for. This is Tulipan.
Yeah, Tulipan.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. That's lovely.
People there. Come and take a look at Los Gigantes right now.
You see this? Tulipan. I've always loved that. Tulipan Passage. Was the guy having a laugh when he named it?
I don't know, it sounds like a margarine, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've always said that. Bloody margarine. They named this Margarine Passage. It's like calling KY Passage, isn't it? They have sex down here. I hope not.
Well, I don't know, I suppose somebody does.
Could be a sex alley.
No, I don't think so.
What it is.
Well, this is, as we come down...
Look at that here, the council spent an absolute fortune on tiles here. Have you seen, get this thing, because it's absolutely bloody ridiculous. Look at that. You know what causes that, Eddie?
What?
Skateboarding.
You reckon?
And also, bloody skateboards. They should be banned. That's what's done that.
Right, listen, we're going to come in the top end here.
We normally come in the back end.
Yes.
Well, I do.
Where's
Shane? Get up, Shane. Shane will be in bed.
Yeah. This is, used to be Sinatra's Lounge.
This was la creme de la creme of Los Gigantes, Eddie.
How long's it been since it's been closed?
Since Sinatra's been shut, many years. It changed its name years ago to something else. But you know what killed Sinatra's? You know what killed Sinatra's?
No.
That killed Sinatra's, right? You've got this lovely upmarket restaurant. In those days, Eddie, fine dining, it was fabulous. And outside your door, screaming brats.
Yeah, but there's still an area that they could put tables there.
Yeah, but who wants to sit next to a swing park?
Mums
Eat your
and dads.
Chateaubriand?
Mums and dads. Chateaubriand.
Whoever it is.
This is the backside of the church, the roof. You don't very often get to see it this way. A lot of the houses here, a lot of the apartments, closed, unoccupied.
They can't get in there, they still can't get in.
Well, do you know, the thing is, the 90-day curfew on going back has affected a lot of people.
Yeah, we're not really into that yet. The problem is people can't get in. England's still closed.
Yeah.
And we're having these dates. We're moving these dates around, aren't they? 17th of May, we're moving to June. Nobody knows. I've always said, if you ever want to see anybody, you've got to go to Bank Santander. That's where they all are outside.
So I tell you what,
It's like a bus stop.
do you know the days when we used to have great big fiestas and parties in this square?
That was me, Eddie. Used to present
Yeah.
them, didn't I? On the stage.
It's just not happening at the moment, is it?
There's nothing happening.
It's
Nothing.
really sad. There's just that one place open in the square. And if take a look around, guys, there's absolutely no
Louise
one.
bar's gone, finished.
Well, that was bar 23, wasn't
Yeah, but you're right.
it? Yeah.
That's gone.
Yeah.
Louise has still got it. There's Dean. He's one of these, probably the top builder of Los Gigantes, as you can see. I've still got your stuff, haven't I? Still got your stuff in the car. Every time I drive by, you're not there. There it is. Thank you very much. You'll be in the fryer later.
But I mean,
This is it, isn't it?
this is what we have at the moment. Highland Paddy's still
closed.
closed. And the Paddy's Lounge, the restaurant upstairs, still closed. And don't forget, Los Gigantes is, I consider it to be, a much older person's resort. But we do get younger people here, and they make a beeline for Paddy's.
Yeah.
But at the moment, it's...
I'll say, in Los Gigantes, there's something for everybody,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Yeah.
If you want the nice relaxation, you've got it. If you want a bit of nightlife, you've got it. You want fine dining, you've got it. You want the hamburgers and hot dogs, you've got it. You've got everything here, Eddie.
Yeah. But at the moment...
We've got nothing here.
Do you know what? We've done three... This is our third season now. And we didn't start before the pandemic, did we?
No, we started.
So we've just basically done our entire show under pandemic conditions.
Yes,
And
because it's cheaper to do.
Well, it's not that it's cheaper to do. Oh, careful, there's
It's
a
a
car.
car. Can we get the registration?
Well, I don't think we need that.
No.
They're not illegal. So it's like, it's really bad.
Green corner getting set up for a day.
Yeah, get set up for a day
I
of
mean,
what
Eddie,
now?
you know, in its heyday, you know, the buses that arrive from Puerto La Cruz and Las Americas are coming for the day. They're all coming down here, stop for a little coffee, a little sandwich before they go to the Dolphins, heading towards the marina.
Pescador upstairs there, that's open at the moment. But there's just no one. There's no one to populate it. And I've got to be honest, I am getting really, really, I'm not going to say depressed, but are you standing in the gutter?
Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
I've always been in the gutter, Eddie.
Yeah.
The thing is, every time we've come down to Los Gigantes, Eddie, I think it's getting quieter and quieter and quieter, isn't it?
I think it is completely. It's. Well, I don't know.
This is mid-morning.
I mean, this
Breakfast should be open. People should be. This should be open. Breakfast should be being served. People getting ready for the
this
beach.
is the time when people are going down the beach and
Going in the cruises. Going
there's
everywhere.
a buzz, but there's just absolutely nothing. But you know, it is. It's like we keep saying, it is what it is. But it doesn't make it any easier, does it, Steve?
No, it is quite difficult. You know, you got to make a decision. A lot of businesses are closed. We're at Charlie's now. They've closed. They took the decision. They've been shut now for over a month.
Yeah.
Coming for 2 months. You know, you stayed open. I've stayed open. You know, and you're like, you just get to a point now, aren't we?
You have to ask yourself if you've done the right thing. I mean, we have, obviously.
I've done that thing mentally.
Yeah, we have, obviously, because elsewise we would just have been vegetating at home, getting deeper and deeper into depression and whatever.
And debt.
Well, and debt, of course. But, yeah, we've done the right thing, but the people that have stayed closed have obviously done the right thing for them as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you've got delivery guys. If you look here, there's one, Casa Ricardo, just gone past. They can't be delivering a lot. To be honest, it's...
Well, I live in the mountains, you know, Eddie, and that's the connection in off the south road. And, you know, and normally you see loads of cars coming from the north, delivery trucks. There's just nothing coming down.
Yeah.
Very few. I mean, like my wine man delivers. He used to come down here twice a week. He's now once a month.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Dorada truck used to be in Los Gigantes 3-4 times a week. It's once a week now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But you talk to the delivery people. I'm sure it's the same in the UK, Eddie. isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. UK's a different ball game.
I mean, I see the fans coming down, but like I say, I can't imagine they're delivering a lot.
No. We're going up here.
Yeah, we're going to have a look. I mean, this...
What a guitar. Fine restaurant.
Oh, great
He's still
restaurant.
open. Mr. Lee's still...
Yeah, but they've been there for 20 odd years.
Yeah, of course they have.
And since, I mean, the other night at 60s, we didn't have one customer. And on that same night, Mr. Lee had one customer.
Oh, wow.
At a restaurant this size,
Yeah.
you can't survive on one customer.
No, absolutely not.
But I mean,
People don't realise in the UK it's different from here, Ed, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got to pay the social security. We've got to there's taxis, there's electricity, there's this, there's that. Taxis coming up. It's just massive overheads, isn't it?
This is Charlie's, as you all know.
Yeah, Jason and Bernard. They decided to close.
It's a great...
Probably the number one restaurant in Los Gigantes, isn't it?
It's
probably.
a great restaurant.
Yeah.
Great restaurant.
Fabulous.
I mean, I understand the decision to close, and it's probably good for them. But you very often ask yourself whether they couldn't utilise it during the daytime as well.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
They tried. They tried to open daytime, Eddie.
Yeah, maybe they could sell cakes and teas and things like that. I don't know. But hey, Verdi's is open. Oh, supermarket Los Gigantes, or Harrods as we call it, is open.
Harrods, yeah. Well, the Harrods. Always check the sell-by date, don't you? Always check
And
the
this is
sell-by date.
Verdi's is open, but with precious few
Yes,
people
there.
there.
Mr. Verdi himself there.
They're kind of just going through the motions, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, like over there, that's where the girls should be coming out selling you boat trips,
Yeah,
attacking you.
yeah. Martín Maracantelados. That's where you get your boat trips from. Nothing. And here, this is
I love sitting here, Eddie.
a little arcade here.
I love sitting. This is. Yeah.
You all know this arcade.
I'll be back in a minute.
All closed, all closed.
Used to be a butcher's in there. Mr. Kahuli, who watches the show, he did
Yeah.
office in there, the excursion centre. Yama Rent-A-Car was in there.
I love Yama.
Yeah, but that used to just about make Alcala.
Yeah.
That was Martin Astley
Yeah,
and his partner. And the little hut's gone as well, tourist hut.
yeah.
We don't have a tourist office in Los Gigantes, do we, Eddie?
No, not at the moment. Well, we're just going to get
If you
down.
walk down the marina, I'll wait here for you.
I am not walking down the marina on my own.
Oh, that's a lovely seat to sit in.
Is it?
Yeah, I love sat there. You just see everybody.
I don't do sit-ins.
Ocean Drive. I think there's only one place in the village. Those two, it's the Harbour Club wine
Yeah.
bar doing breakfast. In Ocean Drive doing breakfast, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the only two
We've got
places.
two places at the moment doing breakfast and they're bloody empty.
This is the restaurant Paraíso del Sol.
Do you know who owns this, don't you?
No idea.
The mayor's family.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
but it's all closed.
Tomorrow, restaurant's shut down.
Well, it was actually open not so long back. But
Yeah.
I think that's part of the contract they have.
The keys in.
Yeah.
The keys have went in, Eddie. The keys have been flung in. As far as we know.
So tomorrow's closed.
Bloody Chinese, isn't it?
The anti-crisis shop has gone.
That's the Chinese. Chinese have gone.
Yeah, it's empty. It's an empty locale now.
That's where Power FM started.
Yeah.
In 1997, Eddie, we started in there. When there used to be a place called Pictures, Eddie. We used to rent out videos. Bloody videos! Remember them?
No.
And Len Parker, the man that owned it, he had the dodgy ones dead now. He's got dodgy ones under the counter for dodgy people.
Oh, dodgy videos.
He tried to blow that apartment block up over there.
Yeah.
Len Parker did.
Tried to blow it up.
Yeah. It's a long story. Trying to
Oh.
gas himself.
But you can see Ocean Drive is open,
Yeah.
but there is no one there. And to be honest, our town has been...
Oasis is still closed.
Pandemic has decimated our town.
We just waffled, haven't we?
We have, but I mean,
You've been talking your thing, I've been talking my thing.
Do you know, I always think that if you do something like what we're doing on YouTube, you want to remain upbeat, you want to remain on top of your game. But it is very, very.
Maybe we should have a drink before.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should bring one of those bottles of wine down from.
Oh, I got another bottle of wine. My friend from Tagaronte.
Yeah.
He brought me down a bottle of wine from his granddad's. What do you call it?
Funeral.
Yeah. I'm not drunk it yet. I'm keeping it for the weekend.
Yeah. Say no more.
Say
You'll
no
enjoy
more.
it. You'll enjoy it. The cliffs are still looking great, but then nothing changes.
Beach is shut.
Beach is closed.
Still closed.
Yeah.
Bit of an accident there.
So listen, I've decided now.
What have you decided?
I'm not going to be depressed.
No, don't be depressed.
I'm going to be upbeat. I'm going to say everything will change.
Of course it will. We're getting
back.
closer, aren't we, to the end of
Yeah.
the tunnel now?
But have they finished it?
No, not tunnel, our tunnel. Our tunnel. There's the girls there. Morning,
Yeah.
girls.
But yeah,
Yes.
I mean, we're getting closer. We're getting closer, and we will be upbeat. And then, do you know, I'm looking forward to
He didn't look too happy, did
coming
he?
down here and doing a walkabout when there's people, when it's like
Bumping
it should
into
be.
people,
Yeah.
people shouting at me.
Yeah.
I do miss that.
I'm looking forward to what we're going to do in season 4. I know we're only just beginning season 3, but season 4's interesting.
If we're still here.
Yeah, but you know, it's something to look forward to, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what we're going to do.
I don't know where they're going. Where are they going?
Well, they can't go to the beach.
Nah.
No. I'll tell you what we're going to do.
What are you going to do, Eddie?
We're going to go back to the studio.
Yeah.
And we're going to pick up where we left off before we came to Los Gigantes.
Fabulous, isn't it?
Say goodbye, Charlie.
Charlie's always with me.
He is.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a great day. We're back to the
Yeah.
studio.
Stuffing.
Stuff you. You can't say stuff, Charlie.
I can't say stuff, Charlie. But there you go. That's and you know something, I'm going to say, it is an honest reflection of what Los Gigantes is like. We've not pulled the punches. We could have used old footage and shown it with people around, but that wouldn't be what it was, you know.
Dave says, why is it all closed?
Why is it all closed?
Yeah, hide and seek, Dave, maybe.
I think everybody's winning. You know? I think it could have something to do with pandemic.
Could be the pandemic.
Not
You
sure.
know what made me laugh this week as well, all the top brass were down yesterday
Yeah.
from Santa Cruz, the government, and immediately the mayor showed them round, and all these plans, the car park and the Barranco. You seen this?
Mm.
Did you see it?
No.
Well, Eddie, as you know, I was on the council, and we had that project in 2007. No, wait, 2007 we had the top brass from Santa Cruz come down. Yes, we'll put the car park there, be nice and central cultural there.
Ian Clark says the UK roads and towns are very busy now. Absolutely nothing like it is over there.
Yeah.
But when you guys start travelling again, then our town will be populated again.
You've got to remember one thing, Ed, isn't it? Los Gigantes here, Tenerife in general, is a tourist
We are a tourist destination.
destination.
We are.
Without tourists, there's nobody here.
And I've got to say, we're a little bit better off here in Los Gigantes than in Los Americas, for
Very
example.
quiet, yeah.
Because Los Americas relies solely on the hotel trade.
Yeah,
there's not
I
so
think
many
in class from
hotels.
Derby, as you were saying, Tenerife is a tourist attraction. Derby is an immigrant attraction.
Well, actually,
Isn't it? I've been to Derby.
No, I've been to Derby. I used to drink in the pink coconut in Derby. I did. And anybody who lives in Derby will remember the pink coconut. See, people are saying it's so sad to see Los Gigantes like it is, and I would agree. I would agree. Andy says he's going to send me a cracker with the cheese firmly glued onto it.
I've heard this saying. Holly started this saying. I don't understand all this talk
Actually-
about crackers and cheese. I don't
actually,
know where it comes from.
I'll tell you what.
Where does it come from?
I'll tell you. Michelle, Harvey's wife, before Harvey came out, she took our...
Oh, wait. Who's
took our
Michelle?
sperm. Well, people will know her.
Who's Harvey?
Harvey, people will know him.
I don't.
Yeah, well, you don't know everyone. Do you mean I know somebody that you don't?
Yeah, Michelle.
Well,
I don't
that's
know.
amazing.
Right. Are we talking about the cheese and the cracker?
Yeah.
Right.
And,
'Cause I want to know.
And she was waiting desperately for Harvey to come out because they were moving here to buy a house. And we said to her the one day, we said, you all right? You all right, babe? She says, no, my cheese has fell off my cracker. And it just stuck with us. And we started using the phrase. And now, if you're having a bad day, everybody
I've
says,
seen it all over Facebook.
Yeah,
Chrissy Swift mentioned it.
yeah, your cheese and
Her
your cracker.
cheese has fell off a cracker.
It's important. You must keep your cheese on your cracker. When your cheese falls off your cracker, you're losing the plot. You're getting depressed and you can't cope with life. Keep the cheese on the cracker. And it's just something that's spread. It's going Island viral.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people and I just don't know where it came from.
And now it's going UK viral as well.
Yeah, cheese on the cracker.
Yeah.
See, Alan's saying that it's coming out in June. Flights are back on in June. We've known that, Alan. And also, you're quite right, as I said before, Spain announced yesterday that they're not letting anybody from the UK in until the end of May, June.
Do you know what? I've got to be honest. I've given up worrying about
I've given up as well.
I've given
It's
up
crazy.
worrying
What? It's crazy, isn't it? They're not letting people in from the UK. Only residents of Spanish from the UK allowed into Spain. People coming from Poland, from Germany, from Austria, and all these places. The R number's higher than England.
Yeah.
The most vaccinated country in the world, bloody England.
Yeah.
Eh? The R number's dropping, but they're still banning people.
Yeah.
Is that political or what?
You see, I'll tell you how bad it is, right? I mean, Alan's just said, I suppose if we do get there, there'll be plenty of karaoke spots in 60s. Well, actually, at the moment, no, because we're not allowed to do entertainment at the
No
moment.
karaoke.
Yeah. So
He's lucky. He's lucky. I'd be down there.
there's a good friend of mine, Robin H.C., and he's a former councillor.
Oh, is he one of mine?
Yeah, that was one of mine. All the bars here are incredibly busy. He was in traffic jam this week for the first time in about a year. Well, we haven't seen him in a traffic jam, have we?
No, you wasn't traffic.
We haven't seen a traffic jam, mate. We just, there's not enough cars on the road.
Cars are strange.
I mean, I'll tell you what, if you got run over by a car, you've got to be the most luckiest person in the world.
Buy a lottery
You can-
ticket, I tell you.
Yeah, oh, you're better with a lottery ticket. You won't get run over by a car here. There's not many bloody
See,
cars.
pubs are
on
all
the road.
open in England. They're all giving it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Everything's all got back to more or less back to normal over there. People back to work. But it is, we've said a million times, it's a tourist destination. Our hotels are shut, restaurants are shut, people are unemployed.
Yeah, Margaret's saying it's not the UK, it's England. And that is probably true, actually. Andy's saying you should use Dairy Leaks, it doesn't slip off your cracker. Yes, it does. It'll slither its way off your cracker. I don't care what cheese you use.
Yeah. I'm terrible. Yeah, I'm always saying that, don't I? I always do that, Margaret, though, don't I? I always say England. When I say England, I mean United Kingdom.
See, these guys, yeah,
Don't I?
yeah, same with me. But these guys are saying the beer gardens are packed, the beer gardens are packed, the beer gardens are packed. But whatever happened to the idea that we've had for the last year of social distancing and mask wearing and all that? Yeah, suddenly it's all okay to put people together. I don't know. What do I know? Anyway, we've got 10 minutes.
Israel had 100,000 people all dancing. Boop, 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 but they had the stampede, which was sad.
Oh, so, your subject?
My subject area, hello my God.
Yeah. go
I
ahead.
have noticed in the last, especially in the last 6 months, Eddie, cigarette doubts, how you call them, all over the pavements, all over the roads. There seems to be hundreds of, if not thousands of them everywhere. People, you've been banned from smoking on terraces. You've been banned from smoking everywhere. So you go out to the street and you're all smoking bits in the streets. Then you just fling them on the ground. I've noticed it. I've noticed it outside the chicken shack, the fettuccine. I've noticed it all down that road. There just seems to be piles and piles of cigarettes all over the pavement.
Is that your subject?
No, yeah, yeah, because we don't put ashtrays out anymore. You're banned from smoking,
Yeah, you are.
and you don't take your cigarette out back.
You see, the thing is, you can ban people.
I think smoking should be banned on terraces, indefinite.
So you're taking away people's civil liberties.
Well, they've just done it for over a year, haven't they?
Hey, listen, smoking's a choice. Smoking is definitely a choice.
No, but it's affecting other people.
No. You've got a choice not to be near me.
No,
It's a choice.
even with the social distance, Eddie, if you're smoking 2 meters away from, I can smell it.
I'm sorry, it's definitely.
So I think it's a great thing what the governments have done around the world, ban smoking on terraces. But you lot don't take your rubbish home with you.
And what about all the money the governments have lost by banning smoking? Because listen here, you can buy a packet of cigarettes.
They're not banned smoking.
€3. Everywhere you can't smoke. How can you
Go
say
home
that?
and smoke.
Hey, thanks. Where's the social aspect in that?
Smoking isn't social anymore.
It
This is
is
not
if you're with another
1960.
smoker.
This is not 1960. It's 2021.
Yeah, no, but you see, the thing is, packet of cigarettes here, €3. In the UK, over a tenner.
Listen, Eddie.
Now, hang on a second.
Huh?
If they're going to sell cigarettes at €3,
It's not about the money.
somebody's got to make a profit. And
That's
not
it,
only
profit,
that,
money. No, I'm not talking
Government.
about. We're not talking about profit and money, Eddie.
so why don't they make it that there are areas areas where you can't smoke as opposed to doing a blanket ban on it. See, if you've got
Because
an
the
area-
majority of people nowadays don't smoke, Eddie.
No, that's
You
the way
know-
it's going.
You know and I know, Eddie, we're in the business long enough. Years ago, we used to put an ashtray on every single table.
Yep,
In and outside.
yep,
Don't we?
yep.
As years went on, we didn't put ashtrays inside, ban smoking. Ashtrays on every table outside.
Yeah.
Now, anyway, before the pandemic, very rarely, anybody would never ask for an ashtray. Very few people smoke. Very, very few. And the few people that smoke spoil it for the majority.
Well, let's go back. Let's go back just a little time, right, to when
Right.
they banned smoking inside pubs.
Yeah.
In the UK.
He's all went mad.
Right, everybody went mad. But to be fair, if they'd have said to all pubs, you have to have one room that's properly ventilated, right, that will allow you non-smokers their smoke-free atmosphere, that meant the rest of the pub could have operated properly, and all the allied trades that was associated with it would still be in business now, because when they stopped smoking in pubs was the day that the pub trade started to decline, in my opinion. In my opinion.
Eddie, 2021, we don't need to smoke anymore.
You
don't
say
need
that.
it.
Have
Eddie.
you ever smoked?
No.
There you go.
Don't
There
need,
you go.
Don't need to smoke, Eddie. Do you?
There you go. Andy says his wife's a smoker and she takes her home, rubbish home with
Yeah,
her.
because Alan is in the UK. You get fined in the UK, Eddie. I'm talking about here. The
Alan.
roads.
Read that one from Alan. Draw a big circle away from everyone and smokers go there. That's what they do in Japan. You've been to Japan, ain't you?
No,
Have you not?
no, I'm on my way though.
Oh, you're on your
South
way.
Korea.
That's not Japan.
I know it's not so bad, but that's where I'm
How
supposed to
can
be
you-
going.
how can you say-
I've lost 3 holidays.
You've lost the plot.
I've lost 3 holidays. I should be going to South Korea in 2 weeks' time.
Brazil last year.
Brazil, twice Brazil.
Yeah.
I should be going to South Korea in 2 weeks' time, Eddie. Ask me if I'm going.
Are you going?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that was a quick answer, wasn't it?
Very quick answer.
Say no more. See.
Smoking room. No, it's 2021.
No, you say it's 2021.
Why'd you get your cigarettes in the big smoking kills? Do not smoke. You know, hello? Hello? You know what I mean?
Did that bit again?
You don't get a pint of beer and says, do not drink this pint of beer, it'll kill you.
Yeah.
Do you?
But you
You
don't.
do it, do you, Eddie?
But you don't know that smoking kills. Here's my opinion.
Of course we know smoking kills.
No, you see, the thing is, if the government said to the cigarette companies, listen, you will be responsible for all the medical bills from anyone who has died as a result of smoking. I'll tell you what, the tobacco companies would go, yep, we'll do it. But what that would mean is that they could go back on TV. Even the boss of XP TV one thinks your cheese is slipping off your cracker. But the thing is, it's like this. Your TV, they would get all their smoking-related advertising back. I mean, remember when Formula One used to have Marlboro racing, JPS racing, and you used to have the Embassy World Cup for the darts and the snooker and all this?
Yeah, and what's happened since they had stopped the advertising? Very few people smoke now.
Oh, that's what you say.
Brainwashing. I'll tell you a true story happened in Thailand. Do you know what happened in Thailand? People stopped smoking, so they started smoking the electric cigarettes. You know the one you smoke?
Well, yeah.
You know, sometimes. The electric cigarettes. So they were losing millions in taxes, you says, in Thailand. Do you know what they did?
What?
Banned electric cigarettes in Thailand. 5 years imprisonment, Eddie, for electric cigarettes. It's to encourage people to go back on smoking your cigarettes so they get the tax off it.
And that's my point. No,
Ridiculous.
but that's my point. You
How
see,
does the government want you to smoke so they make money out of it and you die?
because that's the way the world
Well,
works.
we have to stop it,
Time
Eddie.
up.
We have to
Ever
stop it.
since Walter Raleigh brought tobacco back, right, people have smoked. Simple as that. So what are the smoking rules in Tenerife now? Well, the thing is, in Tenerife, you can't smoke on terraces. You can't even vape on terraces.
Yeah.
You can't smoke in the street.
They all still do.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
Yeah, but you see, they turn a blind eye because if they stopped it completely, the amount of tax they would lose, which is for the government coffers, is incredible. And since they stopped people smoking and took the choice away from them or put them under pressure not to smoke, they've lost out on all the tax.
It's all about the money, Eddie.
It is. And you know the world runs on money.
Sometimes.
It's all about the money.
Right, so
money.
I'll agree with you, Eddie. But the only thing is, if you smoke, take your cigarettes home with you. You carry a mobile ashtray.
Don't get it mixed up with your phone.
Yeah. That's the only thing I said this morning. I just noticed the road sweepers. There's so many cigarette doubts on the road and pavements nowadays.
Yeah. So Walter Raleigh also brought back the potato, so he's also responsible for you selling chips. The same bloke who's responsible for people smoking.
Raleigh had nothing to do with potatoes. Did it?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
What had to do with bicycles or something?
No.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have no idea either, Eddie.
So
You've upset everybody today anyway.
No, I haven't. I've just put forward genuine, obviously issues that need airing. A bit controversial Saturday morning.
Yes,
maybe.
there's my Ian, the union rep man. The only issue he has is smokers. They always hang around doorways.
Yeah.
Yes. Airports, hate it. Shopping malls in the North of the Island, hate it. You're fighting through a smoke. I feel as if I'm on Stars in Your Eyes. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be to come through. Yeah.
The rear admiral.
The rear admiral.
Yes.
Come out.
Yeah.
No, I'm not having it. Anyway, that's show number 1 over and done
It
with.
is. So listen, guys, we hope you've had a
Hopefully next week we're a bit better.
we hope you've had a good hour with us, and that you have a very happy gay day.
Gay day.
May Day.
It's a
May
holiday
Day.
all over the world, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, not in Gran Canaria.
Today it is. On Monday it's not.
Oh, okay.
Monday's the day of the cross.
Okay.
And if anybody's looking for somewhere to go, anywhere that's got a cross, Santa Cruz, Puerto La Cruz, they'll all be completely shut. But they have flower arrangements. Ours is in Tamaimo.
People are wishing you a lovely holiday, mate.
Oh, thank you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to go around the island and annoy people I've not seen for a while.
You and people are staying in one place, you
Yeah.
know. Still.
I'm going out.
Guys, listen, don't forget...
Might come down to yours on Thursday.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Guys,
you did singing bingo.
yeah, don't forget, we've been on XPTV1 this morning.
www.xptv1.com.
And we're repeating it on Monday night. It's great that a few
Oh,
of you
Expat
are
TV,
watching.
fabulous.
Brilliant. On YouTube, give us a like, subscribe, share the button, thumbs up, ring the bell, all the stuff that has to do with it.
Ring when the trolley.
Next week, we are going to be YouTube only. Now, it's an experiment. You don't have to sign in.
Experimental.
You don't have to sign into YouTube. You can just go on and you can watch us on YouTube. And when you're on YouTube, it costs you nothing to subscribe. Guys,
It's all free. YouTube's free. There's some great things on there on YouTube.
Brilliant. Guys, I've been Eddie Hastings.
And Brenda Lancaster, I wouldn't mind a little bit of that Bailey's cheesecake.
Say no more.
And I'm Steve Gerald.
Yes. And until next week, just make sure your cheese does not slip off your cracker. Bye.
You've been watching the Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
I don't understand.
For season 3.
That is awesome.
Don't forget to subscribe, like us, and set your notifications.
God help us all.